we will now look into some of the leading corporates and their products, which we will start with IBM. IBM was founded in 1911 in the United States, and it has these rankings right here, which you can see that it's number 1 in big data corporations, number 4 in big data software, number 2 in big data hardware, and it's number 1 in professional services. So IBM is truly a leader in this area. Taking a look into IBM Big Insights, you can see their interface, which includes a lot of information, which are focused on the keywords such as HDFS, data node, name node, and yarn. What do these mean? I will soon explain this in the following lectures, very soon. IBM Big Insights is IBM's enterprise platform that combines Hadoop and Spark, which are 2 open source data technologies that are now driving the world. It enables fast and accurate big data analysis, and also solutions are provided for Spark, SQL, text analysis, and others. IBM SPSS Statistics has an interface like this, and we will look into the details of this in a project at the end of this course. Through a single integrated interface, users can execute descriptive statistics, regression, advanced statistics, and other things. Specialized extensions enable users to enhance the SPSS syntax with R and Python APIs. For product, service integration, and big data analysis, solutions are provided for Spark, SQL, text analytics, and other things. Taking a look into IBM's products, we can first look at IBM Power System. Now, when you look into the details of these specifications, I want you to take a special notice on a couple of numbers. First, for example, like the 20 cores, and they run at 3.3 gigahertz. We will later study about the Spark core and how the threads go into the core to be processed. What speed will the core be able to work at? This is listed right here. We have 20 cores, and they can operate at a maximum speed of 3.3 gigahertz. So that will be used later on when we study about the further details of the big data processing architectures. In addition, 1 terabyte of memory, and you see 230 gigabytes per second. This is like the data exchange rate within internal modules, and you can look at the speed of this. And later, as I will explain, the Spark as well as Storm will take advantage of these faster transfer rates to overall optimize their processing capability. Also at the bottom, you see 2x SFF, which stands for small form factor, and then you see HDD and SSD with 2 terabytes of storage memory. Now, the SFF stands for small form factor, and in a couple of pages later, you will also see LFF, which stands for large form factor. Here, the reference is something like this, where a small form factor is like a 2.5-inch disk drive size, and also a large form factor is like a 3.5-inch disk drive size. Now, I do need to mention that in some other technologies, when they use small form factor or large form factor, they're actually talking about a different dimensional size. However, in reference to here, this about works. In addition, HDD stands for a hard disk drive, and SSD, which is solid state drive, these do not have disks inside. However, their small form factor will be, of course, this size if it's indicated as SFF down there. And as you can see, you get to choose between HDD and SSD. Now, I do need to mention that in later lectures of this course, we will talk about their speeds of data transfer and how this affects the overall operation, as in terms of Hadoop, Spark, and Storm. So keep in mind that you have this option, and of course, SSD is more expensive than HDD drives. So when you have multiple drives inside your device, they will determine the cost of the device. However, because their speeds are different, later on you will see that maybe even though they're more expensive, you may want to have them in your system. And you will see in the following products that other devices have multiple units of these. Then you will need to determine on your budget as well as performance what you want to do. Let's take a further look into more devices and products. For this power system from IBM, you can see that it has 20 cores also and their speed. In addition, you see that it has 192 gigabytes per second per socket, as well as 18 small form factor bays for HDD or SSD drives. And you can see that it has an Ethernet LAN with gigabits per second speed. In addition, here's another device for storage where it has an overall speed of 16 gigabits per second of transfer rate, as well as you have a large size drives for HDD and SSD. In addition, you can see the device adapter's speed. Looking into IBM Spectrum Storage Suite, you can see the interface here, where this provides unlimited access to licensing a family of software that has an easy-to-use user interface. In addition, costs are flat, and costs per terabyte are the basis of the pricing, which is very easy to understand. In addition, it has predictable costs for expansion, which makes it easier to predict how much more money you need to support a larger system. Then, IBM also has Watson Analytics, which provides smart data analysis solutions and helps to visualize data analyzed in the cloud. In addition, it has automated data prep, predictive modeling, and data visualization services. Searcher for insights, instant answering, as well as no training is needed, and anyone can start to use it for free. Now, a lot more on deep learning technologies and machine learning technologies that are used in various systems as well as big data systems. Well, more details can be found in Deep Learning for Business, which is another one of my courses. SAP. SAP was founded in 1972 in Germany, and it ranks as number 2 in big data corporations as well as number 1 in software. Looking into their software platform, which is S/4HANA, this has the largest market share in business application software. For big data services, it provides SAP Cash Apps, fraud management, service ticketing, and other functions. HANA is an advanced relational database management system where it combines functionality of OLAP, which is online analytical processing, and OLTP, online transaction processing, in a single in-memory database. It supports immediate, intelligent, and integrated enterprise resource planning. The characteristics of S/4HANA include ACID compliant, as well as in-memory database functionality, stores compressed data, offers parallel processing across multi-processor cores, and supports SIMD commands. These are the references that I use, and I recommend them to you. Thank you.